field goal in the last 6 minutes of the second period. Just 1 point in the first half. And as we talked about at the top of the show, 0 for 5 in the first round in his career. Second half underway. Yao-Ming underneath. Might have gotten away with a little bit of a walk, Bill, but gets the finger wrong. Second quarter for the Utah Jazz. Williams out top.
There's that pick and roll basketball. O'Court, when you're the visiting team and you've got a chance to win, your start of the third quarter has to be flawless.
McGrady rising up and nails his first field goal attempt of the third quarter.
The Jazz shoot a great percentage in the first half, 43%. They dominate the boards, +7. They dominate the bench points. Can they sustain?
Williams had a shot blocked by Chuck Hayes, and here comes Rafer Alston. Waits for Yao-Ming. With a pick and roll with McGrady. Battier wide open from downtown. And rebounded by Derek Fisher.
Tracy rise up over the diminutive Derek Fisher.
Williams kicks it out to Boozer.
Pick and roll every single time. Whoever Yao-Ming guards, that's where they're going.
7 on the shot clock. Williams rising up. Stirring day, I guarantee you, than Chuck Hayes today. His day started at 3:30 a.m. this morning. Nice pass off the inbound play. McGrady with the layup. But
Gonzalez of the Chiefs, who played college basketball with Jason Kidd. And this guy, Chuck Hayes, would be an unbelievable tight end. Utah does not look near as sharp right now. This is very reminiscent of what happened at the start of this game a couple hours ago.
Yao-Ming with a little vigorous looking Houston Rockets team, energized team here, emerging out of the locker room in the third quarter. Boozer over Yao-Ming, and there's a look at the top offensive rebounding team in
create. Van Gundy, obviously his message at halftime has sunk in. We're going to have to get the report from Jim Gray as to what went down there.
Well, Boozer set a great screen on Alston, and Boozer was fouled going into the playoffs. Going in his first playoff series. Here's McGrady.
And when you talk about Carlos Boozer, the fact that Jimmy Buffett is playing a great concert right next.
Last time down the floor. McGrady with the ball in his hands much of the time. Off to Alston. Alston point guard in name only. As McGrady, the main playmaker. Yao-Ming leaning in. And Fisher controls. Body strewn across the lane.
It's time for the Jazz to start running. Get some fast break opportunities.
Boozer underneath, and that's going to be a block against his former college teammate, Shane Battier.
Determination. He's allowed other people to become the stars of the team. Now, Kirilenko is not a selfish player by any stretch of the imagination. But when you have other great players, Tracy McGrady is finding it right now. But when it's a rebounder, I'll become the defensive force that I was so many years ago. But he just retreated into a shell, and it's very, very sad.
Boozer off the mark.
And it's his own fault. These are all mental issues that he has to address.
Utah 2 of 11 this quarter. McGrady off to Alston. Yao-Ming with the rebound and fouled. Yao-Ming going to the free throw line. Offensive rebound since 4 minutes left in the first quarter. That's a long time between drinks of water. One more look.
They continue to milk this screen and roll. And they only have 3 offensive rebounds. With the size advantage in Yao-Ming, that's just unacceptable.
Boozer took the contact, didn't get the foul from Yao-Ming. And back comes Alston.
Boozer's going to the weak side on that double clutch weak stuff far too often. Offensive foul. Wunderlich waves it off the shoulder in the chest. Easy play to Amari Stoudemire and Tim Duncan have the best chance against the Giants of Shaq and Yao-Ming.
First round playoff action here between the Rockets and the Jazz. Tracy McGrady nails it as McGrady tries to get rid of 5 straight first round losses for him in his career. Has never seen the second round of the playoffs. Williams off the mark and great hustle by Harpring.
To come out of the Motordrome right into Harpring's hands.
4-point lead for Utah.
McGrady is a completely different player here in the second half.
Off the pin down over Fisher, and here comes Tracy McGrady.
Had to get Yao-Ming going early on. I think hurt Tracy McGrady.
Williams into the paint. And a very auspicious role for Darren Williams to quiet the crowd here.
I think when you watch Darren Williams play, you're not totally blown away because he doesn't have that explosiveness that so many of the huge stars in this league have. But when you get up next to him,
Battier makes it a 1-point game. Houston Rockets with a chance to take the lead with 2:05 to go here in the third quarter. McGrady getting in rhythm through the legs. Might have been better off shooting that. It's a 3-0 for the Jazz. And Fisher blew the layup. Oh my goodness, he missed everything, and Yao-Ming never crossed midcourt. Between those two teams, that series went 7 last year. And then on NBA TV on Tuesday, New Jersey at Toronto, the Raptors trying to rebound from the defeat today. McGrady with a great ball fake on Giricek. Oh, T-Mac is back.
Classic example of what happens when you take the last game of the season off.
Fisher missing.
But Derek Fisher's trying to shoot his way back into the good graces after the blown layup.
22 seconds to go in the period. About a 7-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Everything has changed for the Houston Rockets because of this man with the ball. Clear out of his way.
He's giving it to everybody. And he gave a little to Giricek. Tracy McGrady dealing spades right now. Millsap with a nice feed. Mutombo with the block. 2 on the clock. And it's not going to count. It wouldn't have counted.